You know, before the Edo State election, Shehu of Shanes TV interviewed one of the women that work with the high neck. You understand? And this is what she said. And when Shehu the interviewed her, I really love what the woman said. You understand? She stand her ground and said nobody will feel bribe her to ring Edo State election. So just listen to her.
Always going to the bottom if I'm doing something. And I know that this money has been paid.
Good. If you look at it, are you bothered about the kind of reputation or the kind of noise around the man you're working closely with, the wreck? There's a whole lot of talk about partisanship, and it's been blamed that he's a relative of a politician. Does that bother you, and how that could affect this election?
I have no idea. So I was told as exactly we are told, but I don't think that that will affect this election. Election, when we conduct election, only one person cannot do what he wants to do. Yeah.
So the REC cannot unilaterally determine the outcome of the election?
No.
The REC cannot rig the election?
No.
Can this election be rigged in some ways?
You know that in this country, when I'm saying that when it comes to election proper, it's not one-man business. And the voters are also part of it. The stakeholders are also part of it. We are to go into the polling unit. We have our materials there. And 8 o'clock, by 8:30, we should start the proper conduct of election accreditation. We use beavers. So we use beavers. And it is very, very difficult at this point of technology to do anything with the beavers.
But Prof, I mean, apologies to disagree a bit, because there are a lot of times that we've seen that people circumvent the data on the beavers. They wouldn't use, and records have shown that officials will not announce the result according to what the beavers have said. In fact, transmission of result on the beavers is supposed to have its own record. IRF is supposed to have its own record. But records have shown that people use results are predetermined for the election. And that's how rigging has happened in the last few elections INEC has conducted.
So I want to tell you, I want to actually promise you, I am in charge of Edo. And I want to do the right thing. Even though I'm not everywhere, I want to do the right thing in Edo. And I think that we will conduct this election free, fair, and credible.
If you bribe, would you collect it?
I cannot take bribe.
No matter how much?
No matter how.
If they give you *1 billion to circumvent this process?
I don't have to take $1 billion to do what is right. I will do.
You will stand your ground?
Yes.
Has anybody tried to persuade you?
No way, no way, no way.
Nobody can?
No way, no way. Say no way.
Your mind is made up?
Nobody.
I mean, you know how...
Nobody will even try.
Why?
Nobody will try me.
I mean, can you explain to Nigerians why you think nobody will try to, to persuade you to...
Nobody will try me. You know, in any office you are in this country, they know everything about you.
So you're talking about your reputation?
Yeah, they know everything about you. And when they know, they will not come near.
So no one will come near you?
No.
You are the Margaret Thatcher of this election. So nobody would dare to want to manipulate to use Professor Gomus to rig this election?
No.
And you will not allow anyone to do that?
If I see it, I will not allow. You know, I will not be everywhere. But if I see it, I will not.
Do you have your own way of monitoring if there's anything going wrong?
Yeah. You know, what I do is, you won't believe that since we started this process, every day I'm on the platform with the EOs. Every day I am there. Not just one day. In 5 minutes interval, 2 minutes interval, I enter the platform to know what is happening. And if there is any problem, I solve it. If there is anything, I correct. That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Things are really tense right now. But why did INEC release the guidelines for this election so lately? It was released only yesterday.
Guidelines?
Yes, for this election. It was only released yesterday. Or maybe you have it already, but we, the public, don't know.
Okay, that should be. We have it. Maybe there was something. We have it.
It was only communicated to us.
To you, okay.
Yes, only yesterday that we got to know that there is now a guideline, and usually there are 3 principal laws that guide the election: the Constitution, the electoral law, and the INEC regulations and guideline.
Yes.
The INEC regulation guideline is more detailed in terms of specific things that the officials will do, and usually that serves as the manual for how this election is going to. And this is some of the things that a lot of people are wondering, talking about presentation of petition, how you can relocate the centers, and if there's a need be, if there needs be. But what worries a lot of people is the ability of INEC to determine how election result can be remedied if there is an error. The INEC has been shy in taking up that responsibility. Will INEC stand its ground to do that if you see that announcement is being made under duress or incorrectly?
No, what we do, referring to these 3 laws, we have a period of review.
7 days, according to the electoral law.
Yes. And that has to come when the returning officer has a part to play, because he is on ground. He will make a report. We have a form where the returning officer had to make a report. And it is from that report they review, because we cannot, if that report is not made, a personal, maybe a stakeholder or maybe an aspirant cannot approach us, because we go by these principles.
So without that report, even INEC at the central level cannot make a determination?
No, that form, that report is very important.
So have you made any changes to the start and the closure of the polls tomorrow? What time will the polls resume, and when will the election start, and when will it close tomorrow?
No, we have not made any changes. The timetable stands as it is. 8:30
in the morning.
Accreditation starts. So our people should be there before 8:30, which we have actually, told them, instructed them to be there, apart from transport issues. And then 2:30, it will accreditation and voting supposed to end, but anybody who is there and has been accredited will be allowed to vote. So
2:30, if anyone, the last person until the last person votes.
Yes.
Yeah, the exercise continues.
Yeah, if you have been accredited before 2:30.
Is there a guarantee that this election will be the best INEC has conducted so far?
I think so. I believe.
Is that a promise that you are making?
I am promising you, on my own part.
Yeah,
that this should be the best, better than what we have experienced.
Hopefully, logistics does not fail you tomorrow.
I think so.
Because that's usually the Achilles heel for INEC every time you have this problem, and it has recalled a lot of time. There's been a lot of fake news and a lot of stories flying around about you as the electoral umpire. Can you confirm to us whether or not any candidate has pulled out of this race?
Candidates?
Has any candidate pulled out of the election? Stepped down,
no.
To your knowledge?
No, I don't have any.
There's no. So it's been fake news that have been flying around.
Not everyone is still on the way.
Yeah. I know that They say the day for rest is not here yet. You look stressed a bit, Prof. If you can catch an hour or two of sleep, I think you will need it, because there is a long day ahead of you.